Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And I'm Jay.
And we got some news updates for you for the start of this week, this Monday, September 22nd. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. Now, today, we'll be talking about how Thailand ranks in the Global Retirement Index. Patong's municipal government refusing permits for a Jewish New Year event on a public beach. And a little later, we have Farangs from the UK, the Netherlands, and more, all behaving very badly.
How dare you?
Before we dive in, Jay, could you give us a quick word about our sponsor?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please help me thank Fazwaz for letting us do the show every day. And if you have any real estate inquiries, please check out Fazwaz.com. They're one of they are the largest real estate portal in the country.
That they are. Thank you, Fazwaz, for sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into our first story of the day, which is, a country we don't speak about too often here, but apparently Portugal is the #1 place in the Global Retirement Index. Where does Thailand rank?
Quite low.
Well,
in my opinion.
34th. Why, though? Thailand has been placed 34th out of 44 in the 2025 Global Retirement Report, while Portugal took the top spot. The ranking considers factors such as visa programs for retirees, cost of living, healthcare quality, safety, and infrastructure. Although Thailand offers several retiree visa options, its performance in some categories, especially compared to leaders like Portugal, is seen as weaker. Portugal excels in ease of visa access, stability, and strong public services. Analysts note that potential retirees are increasingly concerned with factors beyond cost, political stability, healthcare, and safety, and those pull Thailand down in the ranking.
Yeah, stability being a key.
Yeah. Especially, obviously, all the political stuff is getting a little bit crazy, but on top of that, policy whiplash, right? Like, governments come in and change policy very quickly. It's hard to know what direction the government is going to take in the future, and when you're trying to make plans, that's not great. So that makes it a little less attractive for business investment and for life planning.
Portugal just sounds nice too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we're coming from this side of the earth, so I wouldn't mind retiring in Portugal.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Thailand. I'm partial to here, but it would be nice to see those numbers just get up a little bit.
One of the more affordable European countries.
Yeah, Portugal. Yeah, for sure, it is. And apparently very easy to retire there. Who knew?
Who knew?
Lisbon, I'm coming. Well,
Definitely not Lisbon. Probably one of the most expensive cities in Portugal.
yeah, well,
Still cheaper compared to
still a city.
Berlin.
I need cities.
All
What are
right.
you going to do?
Moving on to our next story today, let's talk about a little bit of politics. Thaksin's son-in-law considered as Pheu Thai's PM candidate. The Pheu Thai party is reportedly floating Nattapong Kunakornwong, Thaksin Shinawat's son-in-law, as a potential prime minister contender. While he has strong business credentials and familial ties, he does not have direct political experience. The speculation may be a strategic move by Pheu Thai to test how the public reacts to a new face from the Thaksin circle. Nattapong has publicly denied having ambitions to run for the position, and this case shows Pheu Thai's balancing act of leveraging name recognition while managing internal and public expectations ahead of elections.
Gotta keep it in the family. Gotta keep it in the family.
Well, he doesn't seem to want any part of it.
Well, that's what he's saying publicly right now, but it could all just be like testing the waters to see how the public reacts
True.
to that rumor.
Yeah.
He's a cute boy. I gotta tell you that. Like,
Is he?
I don't know. He's like seems very young, very boyish.
He seems a bit young.
Yeah. Look, business credentials, familial ties, obviously. But I think that the nepotism at the highest level of Thailand politics is probably what's annoying a lot of voters at this point.
Yeah,
So,
but
I don't know. It would annoy me. I don't like political dynasties.
Don't hate
so
him because
much.
you ain't him.
I don't know. Best of luck. Does seem like Pheu Thai is on the outside looking in these days, so I guess they're just trying to scramble to find a way to maintain their political relevancy. Weird stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways. Well, that's enough politics. What do you say?
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I can't wait to see what the comments section looks like on the next one. Patong Municipality denies the permit for Jewish New Year event on a public beach. But why? Let's find out. Patong officials in Phuket rejected a permit request for a Jewish New Year celebration to be held on Patong Beach on the 22nd and 23rd of September. That's today and tomorrow, citing concerns related to holding religious events on public land. Local officials noted that such events may cause misunderstandings in areas with mixed or sensitive religious dynamics. The rejection followed objections from community members worried about how an event with visible associations with Israeli identity might be perceived amid global tensions. Authorities suggested the organizers consider relocating to private venues to reduce risk. The episode points to Thailand's careful navigation of religious freedom, tourism interests, and preserving public harmony.
Here we go.
Yeah.
They did also note that they say no to all sorts of religious events.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just specifying, this specific Jewish New Year event. They don't let any religious events happen.
Yeah.
At the beach.
Yeah, it's I really don't know what to make of this because I get it. Thailand's trying to maintain that neutrality thing. Israel's been in the news, or Israelis, I should say, have been in the news for a lot of not so great reasons in Thailand this year. That might be playing into the decision making here as well. Look, I'm sure it's supposed to be a peaceful event. It's just supposed to be a celebration of heritage and culture. But I can understand Thailand's or Patong's careful approach to this particular story, considering the identities at play. I don't know. Be civil in the comments section, please, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to our next story. A tourist targeted by transgender group loses gold necklace in Pattaya. It's been a while.
A classic tale.
Yeah. An Indian tourist was robbed on Pattaya Beach by a group of transgender individuals who reportedly used distraction tactics and stole a gold necklace valued at over 100,000 baht. The incident reportedly happened late at night, with the suspects approaching the tourist under the pretense of companionship before making off with the jewelry. Pattaya police are investigating and reviewing nearby CCTV footage to identify the culprits. The theft has raised concerns over similar distraction-style crimes aimed at tourists. Have we learned nothing? What is it with stories involving gold necklaces, Indian tourists, and transgenders?
Yeah, it's becoming like a Grimm's fairy tale, right? I feel like we need to create like a children's book for Indian tourists before they get here. And here's the man walking along, and here's the evil group of transgender sex workers.
Yeah. Okay. Look, guys. It's been a while since a gold necklace has been lost, and at least a story that's kind of made the news. So here's my public PSA for the second half of 2025. If you or your friend is traveling to Pattaya, specifically Pattaya Beach for some reason, or Phuket Beach, or any beach in Phuket, please don't wear your gold necklaces out in the open in general, I would say, but especially past midnight, and especially on the beach road. Don't do it. There's a safe in most hotels. Just keep it in the safe.
But that's the point, baby. You gotta bling bling when you're out and about partying in Patong, right? Like, so I don't know. It sucks that this is
Mess around
continuing to be
and
an
find
issue.
out.
It is like
Just don't do it, guys. Be safe out there.
and they're pros, bro. Like the distraction, they're like, ooh, like, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa. Just be careful. I guess. I don't know. All right, Mutt has good advice. Just wear fake gold. Easy peasy. Costume jewelry. Yeah.
No one would know.
It's plastic. All right. Well, we're on to everybody's favorite section of the news, and that is Farangs behaving badly. Our first group. This is a follow-up on a big story that we had last week. We had a British group that was arrested for robbing an American lawyer in a Phuket heist. This was the very expensive watch that was stolen. 4 British nationals were arrested in Phuket after allegedly robbing an American lawyer, taking a luxury watch said to be worth around 2.3 million baht. The attack involved one of the suspects ramming the victim's motorbike with a vehicle, then others brandishing weapons and demanding the watch. The suspects were caught fairly quickly, helped by dash cam and forensic evidence such as fingerprints from the getaway vehicle. Local police praised the response, noting public cooperation was key to resolving the case. Good job, everybody. The victim, though shaken, expressed confidence in law enforcement despite the boldness of the crime.
Well, that was a gold Royal Oak AP.
Yeah. That is quite a piece there.
Why would you want to be wearing that, flashing it around in Phuket?
Yeah.
But then again, look, this was a targeted.
Clearly
this
targeted,
was and even the people stealing it from him spoke English and stuff. It was premeditated and everything. They knew where he was going to be.
Yeah. Rammed him with their car. That also sucks. Like, that's pretty scary experience. And then, of course, getting weapons pushed in your face for your watch. Pretty hilarious how dumb the criminals were, leaving their fingerprints all over their getaway vehicle.
Part of me is thinking, if he can own a 2 million baht plus watch, Royal Oak AP, surely he has way more than that. Because then at that point he's got so much money that he's putting millions into a watch. Why didn't they just rob his house? He's clearly not at home. Let's go break in, and probably has other watches and other expensive things in his home.
Again, Jamie, we're back to advice on criminality.
No, that's not advice.
What are you doing, guys?
What's the logic? What's the logic behind?
Should have been much better breaking and entering, not threatening the man's life. Like sneaking around instead,
and probably get away with more.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they didn't know where he was. Maybe they just saw him like at the supermarket or something like that, and he was like, "Well, they spotted the watch. Who knows?"
Anyway, I'm just saying out loud what everyone's thinking. Or maybe just what I'm thinking.
We are I don't canceled. Know. I can't wait. All right. On to our next story.
Moving on to our next story. Pattaya tourists detained and fined for public urination after disturbance.
Tisk, tisk.
Come on, guys. 2 foreign tourists in Pattaya, reportedly intoxicated, caused a disturbance along Pattaya Beach Road near Soi 6. One of them urinated into the sea and reportedly physically assaulted a local resident who intervened. Municipal officials and Pattaya City Police detained the pair. The victims did not press charges for the assault, but the tourist was fined under local laws for public urination. Names and nationalities of the tourists were not disclosed. Residents called for better public toilet facilities and signage to prevent such behavior. And authorities are considering measures to improve facilities and monitoring in high-traffic tourist areas. Sometimes we go to certain places and they say, like, please don't urinate here. And you're like, why would they need a sign? Some people need a constant reminder.
Yeah. I will say, sometimes it is a little tricky to find a bathroom when you're walking along the beach like that, especially if you've had a few pints or whatever. But there's always a bathroom nearby somewhere. Like, there's some establishment, buy a water bottle or something like that. Yeah. You can go use a bathroom. Pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
Usually we're warned against that. I don't know. But then also to assault people who are trying to yell at you. Usually in that situation, I've never been in that situation. I have to be dishonest here. No, but if you get yelled at by some locals while you're doing something bad, you should be like, ooh, okay, sorry, zip, like move away, not, turn around and start beating on the person who's trying to yell at you. Didn't say where they're from.
Don't commit crimes. I would like to put a Dave Goes Jay, please don't tell people to do things. I would like to emphasize, please don't commit a crime when you're in Thailand or anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Be a good person. Be safe.
If you do, listen to Jay's advice on how to do it.
I'm just saying, be smart about it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Don't do
crime.
Do it. All right.
Don't crime.
Well, we're not done with crime yet.
Yep.
We got another Farang behaving badly. This time, spin the wheel. We are off. Well, we're off to Khon, where somebody from the Netherlands has gotten in trouble as a Dutch resident was arrested in an ATM theft. It's quite a heist. Police in Khon arrested a Dutch man late at night at approximately 1 a.m. on September 21st after he attempted to steal an ATM from the front of a shop in the Patong community. He is a long-term resident of Thailand, over 6 years, and lives in Khon. The suspect used a car and chain to detach the ATM and was found hiding nearby in tall grass. It's like a cartoon. During questioning, he reportedly said a dispute over finances with his Thai wife, especially over her restaurant venture, motivated the theft. He has been charged with nighttime theft, property damage, and using a vehicle for the crime. The bank also filed a complaint. Bail has been opposed during investigation.
What a scene.
Sorry.
Did that person think that no one's going to notice me dragging an ATM?
You saw it in the movies, right?
It was a proper Fast and Furious scene.
I love the footage. Thank you for grabbing that. Team, it doesn't work in real life, because even if you steal it, right, like, how do you break into it? Isn't that like a whole other beast that you have to Tackle? I don't know, Jay. I'm waiting for your advice. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to refrain myself from commenting. I feel like at this point, yeah, I clearly have been branded as a criminal mastermind. I think I would have done this much better, but
yeah,
you know,
well,
don't do crime.
What would you have done?
Don't do crime. That's my advice. For the rest of the show, I'm not going to give any more criminal advice and or comments.
Yeah,
probably better.
Fair enough. Well, you'll be safe on our last story, Jay. We're out of the criminal underworld and onto the world of vintage cars.
All right. New vintage car tax introduced to promote tourism and regulate use. To promote tourism. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Good news for car collectors. Thailand's excise department has enacted a new tax applied to vintage cars and is simultaneously planning to permit their operation on weekends and public holidays. This move aligns with the broader strategy initiatives to promote sustainable transport through vintage cars are being handled differently under the new regulations. The new rules aim to balance tourism appeal, which often charms visitors with classic cars, with regulatory oversight and revenue collection. Officials argue vintage car usage during special times, weekends, and holidays can boost tourist experience while minimizing disrupted traffic on regular weekdays. The policy reflects Thailand's efforts to diversify its tourism offerings while managing environmental and traffic concerns. I have a few concerns or issues with this story. A, vintage cars are generally a lot more expensive than normal cars. Number two, I'm guessing they're not going to have the 300% tax if you buy them in Thailand, but you still have to transport them in.
Yeah.
Number three, more unreliable, I would say, than normal cars.
Sure, yeah.
And number four, as a tourist coming to Thailand, are you thinking to yourself, at least I'll see a lot of vintage cars on the roads? Is that really a boost for tourism? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I don't know either. I feel like it's more like a local community thing. I feel like, the expat community here might really enjoy it and might want to go see some special car shows and things like that. Certainly there's no shortage of that kind of culture here. Yeah. But yeah, I was trying to find someone to feel good after this news day.
I'm just saying,
the most I got.
I love vintage cars. It's like every now and then, you're walking through a shopping mall and you see a couple of vintage cars. That's cool. Would I like to own one? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, cool.
Yeah,
Does this excite you?
No, not much of a car guy, I gotta say.
Right.
But it is. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's it for our news, guys.
Yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some of the stories from Cross Thailand today. And if there's anything I would like to leave you with today, it's don't do crime. Yeah. Crime doesn't pay.
Yeah. I think that's good advice, Jay. Yeah. And don't wear your gold chains.
Don't do it
in the nightlife areas.
Yes.
And don't steal ATMs.
Yeah.
And pee in public.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. That's about it. Right?
Yeah, and if you're going to do it, then no, just don't do it. Don't do it. All right, that's it. Those are some of the stories. Please, you can find more stories on thetiger.com, or you can get involved in the conversations at
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest English news forum.
That it is. Don't forget, this is a live show. You can come join us any day.
It's live. I could do anything.
Yeah. It's wacky. 9:30 a.m. Thai time here, guys. And also, we got social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
We do.
Wherever you get your on-the-go social fix, wherever you're scrolling, you can find us. For now, we will see our viewers tomorrow and dive into the live chat right now.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.